I want to talk about what is one of the most difficult things for people who have gone through emotional neglect or growing up with emotionally distant parents is for them to combat, right? To move past. And a lot of the times I find it is one of the very last things, one of the very last subjects that we touch on whenever I'm working with somebody. And this is this core guilt, right? This core guilt that a lot of people develop from a young age, whether it's because you feel that you are flawed, that you have something inherently wrong with you and your parents are rejecting you for that, or that's why they don't love you, that's why they don't give you attention, that's why it's so hard to talk to them, right? And that grows and transforms into something more hard to put into words as you age, right? Or it could be that whenever you did go out of your expected behavior, right, from what they expected from you, maybe they were very controlling, very demanding, and they wanted everything to be done perfectly, or you would get yelled at, rejected, disciplined, right? Which in some sense that's a good thing that you had parents that were that involved, but on the other end, then whenever you had to go on your own and make your own mistakes and go through life in your own way, it was very hard to find direction, and anything you did wrong you instantly revert back to that deep intense guilt that you may feel, right? That's also paired with shame for a lot of the times. So this ends up being something that, even though you may be a professional already, you may have a good career, you may have a good relationship, a household, anything you do in life that is not done to a perfect standard, or that is not done exactly as you expected yourself to be able to do, can revert you back to that guilt, that shame. And a lot of the times it's hard for people to find the right tools, find the way to think about this, if they haven't dug deep into their self-beliefs and how they view any mistakes that they do in life, right? And what I have found is it usually encompasses getting rid of all that weight that that guilt carries, right? It's gonna be something that is in time gonna be weightless, right? Like a passing thought, something that you don't have to center your whole day around, center all of your thoughts around, center your whole being around, and where it instantly takes away all of your wins that you may have had that week, that day, that month, and now you just revert back to feeling this guilt, shame. So hopefully I did this subject justice, right, with this video, and my message is clear and you can connect to this and realize that a lot of the times this guilt, this shame transforms into that depression, into those weeks of feeling like shit about yourself, of feeling like you're not worthy of anything, of feeling like you're never going to be capable of accomplishing something, of feeling directionless, and reverting to people-pleasing ways, or any way that you can get that attention, that love back from people in your life, right? So if this is something that you've been stuck in, then it's going to be time to start to dig into those internal belief systems that you have built, right? Or that have transformed with you over time, that you have gained from your adolescence, your childhood, from your neglectful parents, your emotionally immature parents. And hopefully this gives you some clarity, some perspective on this issue, and you can choose to take action to start to change this in your own life.